Okay, we're back, and now we're going to do 2.3 number 19 parts D and E. I think I can get them both at once using my sneaky method. All right, so let's go back. We're making an ogive. Now let's see. An ogive is a cumulative frequency line graph, essentially. So luckily for us, we already made our cumulative frequencies. They're right here. So you highlight those ones, and you go up to Insert, and you choose the line graph. I'm going to choose the one that's got the dots on it. That's just the one I prefer. But if you want to use the one above it, that's fine too. So I like that one. And yet again, we've got another messy graph. Isn't that great? So we need to delete this whole series business. And we need to insert a chart title of some type. So let's click on Layout, go to Chart Title, make a chart title. And this is going to be frequency ogive of disposable income 2006. And over here on the right, I'm going to add an axis, or excuse me, the left. I'm going to add a vertical axis title. I like the rotated ones, they're my favorite, but whatever you like. And it's cumulative frequency. This is great. The only thing that still stinks about this graph is the stupid horizontal labels. These are no good. What you want to use are the upper class limits. Boy, it's convenient that I had us make a whole column of them earlier. Like I planned it. So what we're going to do is we need these because what happens is, for example, in order to get all 23 of these guys, you have to have hit 29.999. You are assuming that you don't get all 23 of them until the very, very end of that class, right? You can't just say, oh, I got it at the first number. No. Or, oh, I got it by the midpoint. No. You need the whole class. That's why we need the upper class limits down here. So let's go down here and click on it and right click. And we're going to choose Select Data. This should sound familiar because we've only done this like 10 times. Click the horizontal axis labels right here. Click Edit. And we're going to choose these numbers. There he is. Don't get the top thing. Don't get the upper class limit label. We don't want that. We only want the numbers that go with it. Click OK. You can see the numbers are right there. Click OK. Awesome. Now let me scroll down so you can see. There they are. So this point is at 26999. You don't get all of those 8 people until you've hit the end of that class, right? All 8 of these people, you need the whole class to get them so that you get them and you are for sure to get them by the last number. That's why the graph uses that one. All right, so that's the frequency ogive. Now let's be sneaky and make the relative frequency ogive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, Control C, or you can use the little copy button. I'm going to go over here somewhere and click Control V. There it is. I've made a duplicate. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this over. So I can see I have my duplicates highlighted. There's the classes right there in purple. There's the numbers, but I don't want the numbers to be this group. I'm going to move my mouse so that the cursor is in between the two. See how it makes that 4-sided arrow? Then you double click and move it to the right. And look, the graph automatically changed. So now all I have to do is change this to relative frequency ogive. Let me scroll down here and cumulative. Let me type in there relative frequency, and you're set. You got both ogives done. This problem is done. Awesome. All right, next time we'll do 2.3 number 23, and then we'll be all finished with this chapter.